Advent. So what is Advent? We're already almost midway within the season of Advent. Advent is an invitation to convert our idols into icons of God's glory. While searching for meaning and happiness, man invariably searches for God, the principle and the ultimate of existence. And often, he doesn't realize that he's searching for God in search for happiness and for meaning. As is usually the case, he gropes in darkness or twilight, embracing shades, shadows, and systems, oblivious that the created order possesses vestiges of God, and as such is supposed to lead man to God. Every created reality points beyond itself to its maker. Hence, they represent more than the total of their parts. The world, in its content and context, is sacramental, and this mystery of waiting that is Advent contributes to the recovery of the sacramentality of the created order. Indeed, the iconic quality of material reality makes it reflective of God. Through its existence, the material world not only reveals God, but also invites humans to offer worship and glory to Him alone. However, in the expression of his imperfection, man inadvertently relates to these created realities as if they are ends in themselves instead of means to an end. Unfortunately, they turn icons into idols of their devotion. This Advent season, the Advent, invites us to convert those idols in our lives into the icons of God's glory, which is what they are meant to be when used appropriately. No worship of God excludes the mediation of the created order. The problem arises when the devotion, attention, and dedication assigned to the created order are detached from the true worship of God, so that the cosmos, which is beauty or order, is revealed as an instrument. In his groping, he encounters the created realities within their grace-born and sacramental qualities and turns them into objects of absolute dedication and surrender. As a result, these icons, things through which one of our devotion to God, are turned into idols, things to which one of us devotion and worship. In other words, humans offer devotion meant for God, to material things. They engage in idolatry instead of iconodulism or iconophilism. In their materialism, they succumb to the snare, to the allure of earthly things, rather than self-sacrificing surrender to God. Yet, true faith helps one to recognize the sacramental or iconic quality of creation, through which honor, worship, and glory are offered to God. The entire creation attributes worship to God by assuming its nature and expressing it according to the divine purpose. So often, humans exaggerate and overrate material goods as gods. They commit many atrocities in pursuit of ephemeral realities, ignoring that their value is contingent on their usefulness as instruments. In each of these, man suffers because he places himself beneath instruments that help him thrive and flourish. In modern times, the idolatry has taken a new dimension. Nowadays, humans construct altars to self, offering worship to self-actualization, self-fulfillment, and human efficiency. In worshiping at the altar of radical autonomy, the contemporary man engages in self-worship. Unfortunately, he often succumbs to the temptation to align with the whims of productivity and consumption as a measure of success, which has become another idol of contemporary society. The place of God's grace is seriously being ridiculed and denigrated in haste to achieve material and technological advancement. Some denounce God and his glory in preference for material progress. Faith in Christ is mocked and Christianity is cajoled for its supposed failure to offer earthly redemption and material salvation. Generally, religion is perceived by a section of the public as the enemy of geosocial technological progress. In fact, they cite China, they say China has no religion and they don't believe in God, they don't worship God, but they are progressing. In their mistaken views, they bring examples that do not fit. This kind of progress that treats religion as an enemy or a suspect often has a disastrous end, leading to rapacious exploitation of the earth, careless disruption of the ecosystem, and spiritual bankruptcy. As an antidote, Christianity as a dialogue which creates a communion of the believers in Christ launches one into a we of the church. It is within this we of faith or this new eye of Christ that Christianity forms believers into Christ. Being a Christian endows being priesthood-formed, is laden with the treasures of the Trinitarian family and earthly realities. Yet a Christian both eschews worldliness and avoids escapism. His attachment to Christ and his we existence as the church strips him of the inordinate attachment that mistakes the created for the creator. The proper creator-creature relationship illumines paths of light, sheds light on shadows, clarifies the shades, explains systems, and ultimately leads to the recovery of the actual value of things. With an inward reservoir of courage, confidence, calmness, and assuring trust that comes from faith in Christ, a Christian experiences easy access to God. Beginning the Advent, that is waiting on the Lord, the church reminds us of the contingent and temporary nature of our earthly sojourn. Advent offers Christians the opportunity to construct, correct, and reconstruct their lives to be fit for God in this mystery of waiting. It is perfect for transforming one's idols into icons, thereby recovering the proper value of created things, and finally using them for God's glory and human flourishing. Christians should not immerse themselves in or be preoccupied with earthly glory as the object of their happiness and devotion. Similarly, Christ's faithful should not reject the world as evil. Instead, they should rediscover its sacred quality and divine purpose. Christians should be neither neo-Pelagians nor neo-Gnostics. The world and all in it belongs to God. Psalm 24 verse 1 is saying, the Lord is the earth and its fullness. The Lord entrusted the world to humans to tend and steward as part of Christian responsibility. Advent helps Christians appreciate the temporary nature of this world so that in the threefold coming of Christ, coming in history, coming in mystery, and coming in majesty, that is, coming in time, in mystery, and in glory, the world will experience true light that illuminates, illustrates oneness and words. The coming of Christ brings salvation, and Christians are the agents through whom he makes it present. In short, Advent provides the moment and spiritual milieu for deepening one's faith in Christ and cultivating the world for the glory of the Father and for the common good. So, brothers and sisters, through the Advent mystery, Christians glimpse a new life that results from faith in Him who helps one strip off and unload excess baggage to worship the Creator with simplicity, dignity, purity, and confidence, and never convert icons, transform icons into idols. Rather, we utilize this moment to transform the icons in our lives which have become idols, to return them back to icons so that they will reflect the glory of God, and so that through us the glory of God will radiate in the world. Thank you, and God bless you.